Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a tutorial on how to do this pink on pink makeup look. It's a pretty fun look for spring and summer and I hope you enjoy. So I've already primed my skin, so I'm going to go straight in with the NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint and apply this all over my face evenly. Then I'm going to blend that in with the Zoeva Silk Finish brush. I really like this brush. It's so soft and it gives a really smooth, even finish. And in general, I've been really enjoying the Zoeva brushes. I purchased the Rose Gold kit and I've been totally in love with them. So if you want to see or hear more about them, I've got a nice post on my blog, so you can check that out. My link is in the description box below. But I'm going to finish that base off with a pat over the top of my skin with my Beauty Blender. This is going to pick up any excess product and just pat everything into my skin. I'm going to go in with my Bobbi Brown corrector, and this is just going to help conceal my under eye circles. The peachy tone is going to help cancel out any of those blue and purple tones. Next, I'm going to go in with my NARS Creamy Concealer and just apply this under my eyes and blend this out with another Zoeva brush. I'm going to be applying this in an inverted triangle shape to brighten my under eyes and just buff that on my eyelids to conceal and under my eyes to just get rid of those dark circles. Again, I'm going to tap my Beauty Blender over this to just pick up any excess product just sitting on top of the skin. I'm also going to conceal around my nose and on my chin and just pat that again in with my Beauty Blender. Next, I'm going to go in with my Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer. This is a really light coverage but very brightening concealer, and I'm just going to go over any areas where I feel like it needs a little bit of brightness, a little bit of extra coverage, a little bit of illuminating, just something to bring, you know, some highlight and some color and some brightness to the skin. And I'm going to apply that on my forehead, down my chin, and on my nose, and again, just blend that in with my Beauty Blender. It's that easy. I love this product because it's so lightweight and it doesn't necessarily give a huge amount of coverage, but it's really comfortable to wear and it really is very brightening and illuminating. Next, I'm going to set my whole face with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and as normal, I'm just going to apply that in a pretty thin layer all over my face, again with a Zoeva brush. Now I'm going to set my under eye concealer with the MAC Shape Powder in the color Accentuate. This is a very brightening peachy tone that's going to help not only set my concealer, but brighten up that under eye area, which is always really great for me. Now I'm going to spritz a light layer of this Mario Badescu facial spray. This has rose water in it, which is not only really refreshing, but it also helps kind of bind that powder and liquid products together. So I'm going to go in with this just easy blending shade. This is a MAC shade in the color Soft Brown. This is a really great shade for any kind of overall crease blending. Now I'm going to apply another MAC shade called Free to Be. This is a bright pink, peachy tone that I'm going to throw in my upper crease to add a little warmth, to add a little pinkness, because this is going to really help pull the lid shade and the crease together. So my lid shade is MAC Expensive Pink. This is a really beautiful, shimmering, almost bronzy undertone pink shade. I think this is so beautiful on blue eyes, but it also is really flattering on green eyes too, so I love wearing this shade. Next, I'm going to go in with Texture, another MAC shade, on a MAC 217 brush and just tap that into the deeper crease. Doesn't need to be too deep, but this color is really what's providing me all the definition. I like this color mixed with Expensive Pink because it's a really beautiful, warm brown shade that's so easy to blend. I'm also going to take that same shade on this Zoeva brush and pop that on my lower lash line. This is going to help tie the whole look together and create some balance between the top lid and the bottom lash line. It's one of my favorite techniques. Now I'm going to take MAC Swiss Chocolate on the same Zoeva brush and just tap that into my outer crease in a V-shaped motion. This is going to add a lot of definition to the eye. I'm also going to blend that out into my crease shade with the same MAC 217 brush I used for my crease color. I'm also going to take a flat definer brush by Sigma and MAC Swiss Chocolate and pop that on my lower lash line, and again blend that out with that same Zoeva brush. I'm going to also take just a fluffy blending brush and just blend that whole look out to make sure it's all seamless. Next, I'm going to take MAC Naked Lunch and pop that into my inner eye corner and a little bit blend that into my lid shade. Next, I'm going to go in with a gel liner. This is from Maybelline in the color Blackest Black, and a Zoeva winged eyeliner brush, and apply that all the way across my lash line. I'm going to wing out my eyeliner, and recently this Zoeva brush has been my go-to for winged eyeliner. I think it does a really incredible job, and it's different from all my other winged liner brushes because the bristles are longer and it's much more flexible, and the angle it's cut at is a lot steeper. And honestly, I think it's done a really amazing job. Now I'm going to go in with my Anastasia brow definer and just comb through my brows and then start filling them in. I want to go a little bit of a lighter hand for this look. Nothing too bold, nothing too crazy. Just add a little bit of definition on the bottom of my brow and a little structure there, and then just kind of fill in any sparse areas and gaps. I'll extend my wing a tiny bit because I think that's been really flattering, but once I'm done, I'm just going to brush them through to kind of settle all of that product. Now I'm going to set my eyebrows with the Maybelline Brow Drama to keep all of that product in place, and moving on to my highlight. I'm going to take this Maybelline eyeshadow in the color Linen and pop that on my brow bone. This is going to really help define my eyes, but really pop and sculpt that brow. I'm also going to pop it in my inner corner too for a little bit of brightness. I'm going to take this nude eyeliner by Rimmel and put that in my bottom waterline. I'm going to use this brush that I used to set my concealer to help pop that waterline out. Then I'm going to apply some mascara. This is Lorac Cobra mascara that I've been trying out for a few weeks, and I've been really liking it. It's not too wet, not too dry, and the brush is a bit weird to get used to at first, but I think it does a really amazing job if you're looking for that natural but defined lash look. I'm going to go in with an oldie but a goodie Hoola bronzer and this Real Techniques blush brush and just apply that pretty liberally on my cheeks. I'm going for a bronzy look. I'm going for a warm glow, kind of summer vibe. So not necessarily contouring, but definitely I want to add some color to my face. I'm also going to pop that under my jawline for some definition and down my neck and right on my forehead and blend that back into my hairline. I think this does a really good job of just adding some color. And onto my Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in the color Nectar and another Zoeva brush. I'm going to pop that on my cheekbones. Been adoring this blush brush. I think it's just absolutely incredible and I highly recommend it. Now using Becca's Champagne Pop, I'm going to take that on this dual fiber brush and pop that pretty lightly on my cheekbones. This product is very pigmented, so a little goes a long way. But it's such a beautiful shimmer and it's an incredible highlight. And if you're going for that kapow look with your highlight, this is definitely the product. Now I'm going to line my lips. This is the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Pillow Talk. I've been totally loving this. It's such a creamy, smooth liner. It just makes your life so easy when lining your lips. And it's a really nude shade that is super wearable. I'm going to jump in with this Chanel lipstick in the shade 41. It's a really bright pink color, but it's so much fun for spring and summer. And honestly, I couldn't resist. So I'm going to apply that all over my lips pretty liberally, and then I'll pat that in with my finger. I think this technique presses in the color for a natural look with a not so natural color. Alright, well that's the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you want to keep up with me, you can either subscribe down below to see more video content every week. You can check out my blog, olagray.com, or you can keep up with all my social medias. All my links are down below, but thank you so much for watching. Bye!